Come on in, people. We coming out the bushes on that ass today. Blessings and love. What's good, everybody? Come on in the building. Whoa, boy. Why did I do that? Why did I fire up StreamYards? I can't stand damn StreamYards, yo. I apologize for that raggedy piece of live that I started there. Please forgive me. What's good, somebody's mama? Grand Rising. Old Dusty doing damage control, y'all. Damage control. And it's not landing well. This the bootleg version of the show I ran across early this morning with my insomnia. I was making some ginger tea, trying to get better. And I think I need to stay away from this shit until I finish healing. Because I feel worse now after I had to watch this crap like 3 times. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I in an echo chamber? Didn't we do this already? I mean, damn, Destiny. And then word on the curb is you around here flexing. You trying to flex, yo. You trying to cookie cutter Mr. Marshmallow Man. Okay? How much was the retainer, Dusty? That's what I want to know. Y'all peep this out real quick. Then we're going to jump right into this bullshit.
I don't have time to hate anyone. I'm too focused on building myself. I either care about you or I don't. Simple as that. Friendship today is just a word for most people. It's spoken often, but truly felt by so few. Some will call you a friend when they need you, then an enemy when they don't. That's why I keep my circle small. I'm not here for fake connections. My friends are those who understand the value of loyalty, respect, and what it truly means to be there for each other.
Okay? What it truly means to be there for each other. Okay? Alright? And we all know Dusty ain't there for nobody but herself. So let's do this real quick. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Grand Rising, everybody. I hope y'all feel better than I do. Because, this here. I don't know, man. It's something mentally wrong with her. It's something mentally afflicting Dusty. She has serious mental issues, thinking that this the way she moving is accurate and exact. I just can't deal with phony. I can't deal with fence riders. I can't deal with delusional people who really feel that they are always the victim and never have any accountability. We done wore that word out. That ass got beat so much it done ran away. Broke out the fucking barn. That donkey, accountability, that mule done ran off. Okay? Now, we already know what the hell happened here. Now, let's go to here to where Melody is kind of tripping. She's like, what the fuck? But everybody still got her name in their mouth like liquor. Like she did something wrong for protecting her reputation and moving away from this gaggle of grifters. Let's peep. I can't speed it up on this one. Oh, yes, I can. I lied. I'm sorry. Let's speed it up just a touch because I know y'all got other stuff to do and everything, and I appreciate you following through. But I had to come back and chop this up with y'all because I got about the bed. I was like, wait a minute. Let me watch that one because, you know, when you sleepy, you're like, okay, this is just something to listen to because I can't sleep. You know, you doodling or doing other things. Let me watch that one more time. I definitely ain't going to watch it. It just rolled over in my, you know, from my feed or whatever. So let's speed it up just a little touch and we're going to jump right into it. You know how I do. You know, listen. I don't know why everybody's scared to tell Destiny she's stupid.
Reese was arrested and got out for the DUI. He was on social media partying with a bottle of liquor in his hand.
A lot of people are going to be disappointed because they're not going to have answers. This is an ongoing case. Anything that I say can and will be used against me.
This tiny Egyptian village.
You know they got to do what they got to do with these ads, y'all. Sorry. Here we go.
This way. And you're gonna go to the right. So today I'm at my new space for Minai. It is a creative workspace for me, and
it's a storage shed. It's a storage shed, girl. This is not a creative workspace. This is a big ass shipping container that they put and welded a bunch of them hoes together and took your money for a whole year or two, depending on, because I know a lot of commercial spaces will let you sign a year for 2 years, at least for 2 years, 5 years, some 10, depending on how much revenue you bring in. This is a U-Haul storage facility revamped into a creative art space. Okay, they do this shit in Chicago. They got so many of these in Chicago. I'm gonna tell you about that later. It's a story. Why everybody scared to tell people the truth? You scared of Destiny cause she crazy? If my friend brought me to this shit and said, look at my new warehouse, my new workspace. I'm like, girl, this is a U-Haul mini storage. This is what the fuck it is. It's a storage shed. And they relabeled it something else. This is where you go to auction off when you buy folk storage that, you know, people have transitioned, rest in power, or elderly people, people who can't pay their storage bill, had to let their stuff go. You walk up in here with your little $1,400, $1,500, and they let you peekaboo in there. Oh, it's a few little things in there that might be worthwhile. Some nice cookware. Somebody's forgotten heirlooms that you can repurpose or use as a new hope chest item for your legacies. I done purchased brand new unused authentic stainless steel silver, cutlery and shit from an estate sale, because the people just didn't want it no more, and I got silver pieces and stuff like that, and I used it for my little parties and gatherings and stuff like that. And a lot of it I donated to the church for the hospitality board. They need nice serving items to serve and cater the guests for repasts and things like that. So I go to the damn storage auction day and go up in one of these little old things right here. Oh, look at that. We can use them drapes. Let's take them to the dry cleaner. We can hang these drapes in the church, upgrade, freshen up the ambiance of the motherfucking church. Exactly. Somebody's mama storage wars. You drop off your little 1,500. After you bid, you win the bid, you pay your little money. You fill out the little card, you get your little pickup truck back there, your trailer, and you load your shit on there and get the fuck on. It's a storage shed. They ripped you off, Destiny.
Appreciate Mark still showing up. I appreciate him being there to move a box. I know it looks like a storage, but it's such an eclectic building. Every time a new place opens, before I convert them into boutiques, hair salons. Mine is more of a workspace, and I haven't decided if I want to open it to the public yet. But this is where I'm creating all my products.
Look at Martell. Y'all seen his face? Look. He like, what you gonna do in here? Even this bum know. This is a storage shed. This is where you store your motorcycles in the winter, your baby's electric bikes and hover rounds and damn bounce houses and all that shit that they play with in the yard during the summer. That's where you put this shit. In here. You pay for it for 6 months ahead. Because for me in Chicago, winter was about 6-7 months. So it don't get dry rotted. The trampoline. If you got an above ground pool. If you got a portable hot tub. Shit like that. That's where you put that shit at in here. Okay? Your 4-wheelers, your jet skis, stuff like that. That's what you put up in here. In the storage shed. And then you pay that up 6-7 months. You ain't got to worry about that as a bill every month. Just give them about 3/4 racks, and stuff like that. And then come summer, you go open it up and pull that shit back out and blow everything up and put everything back together for the cheering. Okay? That's what the fuck that is. It's a storage shed. Okay? Some of them heated, got air conditioning in there, electricity, and everything. Okay? This is a container. It's not a motherfucking workspace.
I'm going to be making my candles. I'm going to be making my body butter, my body mist, my linen sprays. I have a new fragrance called Big Clean Energy.
And I advise don't nobody buy nothing from her. If you working up in a storage shed, creating and making products that go on your skin or in your hair, OSHA gonna come snatch your ass up. Okay? Because you have to pass a certain standard of this of sterility. You can't make products for your skin and hair in a storage shed. Where's the sink? Where's the hot water at? Where are the sterilization utensils and products at? Somebody pushed my petty button today. Do you see Obia Lab look like this? No, it's a lab. It was designed and constructed for it to be a sterile environment to create products for your skin, hair, and body and whatnot. Okay? You want spiders floating around in your body spray? Go ahead and buy and order this Madani shit here.
We are stepping into home fragrance and body fragrance. My first scent is a unisex smell called Big D Energy. And that's for Big Destiny, Big Detroit, Big Day. I know what y'all are trying to lean towards. That ain't it. Because it's unisex. Any guys that can't buy this probably because they don't have it.
On the last box, thank you.
Damn, yeah.
The last box. I did bring the box up.
You brought the valley up.
Hills.
Oh, I think it's some more boxes in the truck that he wants to go get, so I'm sure that's where they are. I appreciate you patronizing Madani. And now that we closed the brick and mortar store, everything that was going on with that,
You went through a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through it too.
I'm just happy to still be able to have my sanity.
Yeah, 100%.
After all the stuff that I've been through.
You put yourself through all that shit, girl. You put yourself through all that drama. Stealing your ex-husband's identity, forging his name on utilities at that other store that you didn't own. You want to build out there, you can't afford it. You ruined your marriage before it started because he was going to fund the whole thing until he found out you were still cheating on him with Moses. Okay? Let's not do that, Destiny. This is how I know these ain't your friends. It's really pathetic. Like, this dude is standing up in here looking around at a storage shed, encouraging her to be delusional. Let's go.
And just, being arrested. After I got arrested, ain't doing too well. It's unfortunate, and everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Unless you're in public social media, you're guilty until proven innocent.
The judge is not going to put charges on you and issue a warrant if you're innocent. Okay? Yes, we do know people get warrants sworn out on them who are innocent, right? And those charges are dropped. You have your day in court and you fight it. You provide your proof, your evidence that you're innocent, and they drop the charges, and then within 6 months you run your background, that shit is gone. Okay? You got caught. Because there's such thing as credit protection alerts. For some of us, it's like $3.99 a month. And if anybody tries to put anything in your name that is revolving credit and opens up a line of credit in your name, the credit bureaus alert you. And you get an email or a text message or both. And a phone call sometimes, depending on the company. And they'll say, did you open this line of credit up? You don't know. Oh, we'll call this number. We got to go. We got to pull up. Huh? Tell me if I'm wrong, family. Let's go.
Maurice actually was arrested.
And with a man like LeBaric, now, I don't know about his character. He does give me kind of a vibe or two. We'll talk about that later. But LeBaric has more to lose than to make up a story about his ex-wife. Why would he go through all that trouble to continue paying a lawyer to reopen the divorce case and repetition the family court to press charges on this dimwit if there was not proof. And listen, I'm sick of Destiny with no K. Sick. Okay? My petty button is pushed, y'all. Let me know if I'm off base. Okay? I can read a hole from a mile away.
Days after me, it seems like it was the same week. It was like, man, is it a target on the Huntsville people?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And shoot, they got it. He ain't hit nobody.
So what's going on with you since everything has come out and there's been a verdict? Like,
Okay.
She's exhausting, yo. She's impossible. I think she be knowing what she doing. I really do.
No, you know what?
I don't want to hear
You
it.
know, people saying that I wasn't though. You wasn't, right? I wasn't convicted. That's like wrong information. So a lot of reports that came out that I was,
Yes, you were. You see what I'm saying? This is not your friend, hotel, motel, hookhead, nigga. I wasn't convicted. Why you let your friends lie to you? I wasn't convicted. Yes, you were. There was a warrant for your ass. You got scooped the fuck up. You thought you was bulletproof, stepped up in that place to file a piece of paper or get another fraudulent work permit and got. That's what had happened. See, that's why I ain't got no friends, y'all. That's why I don't have no friends. Cause you tell me you not guilty of some stuff and I see it. You showing me what you did, what you planning to do, and then when you get snagged up, well, I wasn't convicted. Yes, you were. That's why you on probation, fool.
was found guilty of like harassing communications, but I wasn't found guilty. It looked like I was guilty, but I'm not. They didn't hear the case. The judge didn't hear the case, and you know the higher courts are going to hear it.
The judge don't need to hear the case if he has the evidence in the file, fool. Like, what's this? Oh, the conditions of the divorce are no contact. Leave this woman alone. You threatened her. You've been harassing her. There's evidence there. Go scoop his ass up. He don't need to hear shit from you.
No, it's going to be thrown out because it's fake news.
Is anybody check on you?
No.
Well, I called. Check on
Yeah,
you.
you did, most definitely. I'm talking about, mainly from the guys, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We've been kind of cool for some years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, to see me go through something that you've never seen before, it's like you should. At least text me.
So you didn't feel like you were being supported by the guys?
No. Marshall, he did a little interview talking about it. He even fixed his mouth to say something about my charge.
The lowest of the lows is taking your dead wife in the most.
I wouldn't support your fuck ass either. I wouldn't text, call, send up a smoke signal with your unhinged, weird, stalking energy either. I don't care. I don't care. I play it just like a Karen. You know how you see a meth head white girl, Becky, and she still thinks she better than you with all her teeth missing. She step up to a black woman and be like, hey girl, think that she can patronize you and talk down to you and she ain't got a stitch of teeth in her mouth and get mad because you tell her to get the fuck on. I would pull one of them. I know. No, I don't give a damn if you was convicted or not. I don't care. That's what you get.
Most vulnerable and sharing moment that you can have, you kind of weaponize that. Life will teach you that there actually is a place in society for people who want to send pornographic pictures of their ex-wives. There's a place for those people. Yeah. There's a place that you can actually sit down and think about those decisions. Yeah.
Now even a broke clock is right at least twice a day. I gotta give it to this pumpkin face, Google roadmap face having fool. I gotta agree right there with this one. It hurt my feelings to have to say that he's right. There's a place for you when you do scurvy, gutter bucket shit like that. Cause he said it. Martell said it. When they go low, I'ma go lower. then dry snitched on himself on Tasha K's second the interview. Listen. Let's go.
Maybe adding it through you. Maybe you need your thoughts in this little comfortable concrete place. Because you can't do that.
I'm like, damn, all these people are fake as.
So you didn't call and reach out and ask why he said it?
No, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I ain't the nice guys.
Marcel feeling like he doesn't really receive support from this circle. It's sad. It's sad to know that he feels that way. I feel like he could probably be a better communicator of how he feels and not wait till it gets to a point where it's like, I feel this way. And I think he kind of holds back and then just blows up. I hate that you didn't feel supported. So I really feel like with this friction, I feel like maybe we should all just get everybody together and like have
Like everybody?
like everybody. We try to get back to some good life.
Okay, y'all. You see the single black female coming out. Now, see, this is the dusty damage control. Melody done had a smash up girls trip. Okay? Lit. Didn't nobody have to pay for nada. Now, see that dry snitch? Now all of a sudden Dusty want to sweep up the dust and get everybody together and have a spirit circle. Let's go. Let's go. Listen to this stupid Nimrod.
Some good energy.
How we gonna do that? Or how you gonna do that?
I mean, I don't be for anybody. You know?
What's what you gonna do?
Maybe you can move an A-box.
You want to smell like coconut
Oh, Lord.
vanilla?
They got to do what they got to do. I ain't mad. They trying to get their little money on their channel. Shout out to Lee Media, though. Shout out to Lee Media. Here come Captain Kimmy. Wait a minute. Did you see what she pulled up in? Did you see what she pulled up in, y'all? Did you see it? Did you see it? Look. Watch. Do you think they renewed the lease on the Jeep? You see it? See the Jeep? Look at the Jeep. Where the Jeep been? You think they turned it in when they wrapped last season and they got the lease back? What you think? Who you think paying for it?
Hey, Kimmy!
It's always cool leaking up the mail. She said she has a little workout. I guess everybody's trying to keep me as active as productive. I actually just try to do as much as I can and just look cute on the outside.
How your lungs feeling? But I was telling her that too. You were having a lung issue at one point.
They're actually doing fair. They're not great, but they're not worse.
Okay, so before we start working out, I'll get you a t-shirt.
Oh, it's fine.
I got you, girl. I'm tired. I invited Kimmy over to work out with me today because, for one, I haven't seen her since the girls' trip. And of course, with everything she's had going on with cancer, seeing her looking good, looks like she's feeling great, that definitely makes me happy.
Let me show you how you're going to do this.
Okay.
You know how to bounce the ball when it comes up to your chest, okay?
Okay.
Keep up. Kick out. 1, 2. Kick back. 1, 2. There you go. Now you see she's balancing herself on the ball. That's working her core, her back, her abs. I train women to have sex appeal. Put those heels on. Bam, bam. When you get on the mat, you get down on the mat. Lady like. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, like that. Yes.
If one thing Kimmy know how to do is lay on her damn back, though. One thing she know how to do is lay on that back. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them. You feel me?
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, like that.
I like to pretend like I'm picking it up pretty easy, except I'm not. My lungs, they're just not at the capacity that other people are. And to be fair, it's a little embarrassing.
Now you go back with your instep. Back with the ball. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now put your hands here. Right here. And release. Yes, how easy that was?
I guess I'd be embarrassed too if I had the type of husband that stressed me out so much and wore down my immune system to where I got a life-threatening illness. And he was still so selfish and self-centered and misogynistic and sacral chakra driven to where it made me almost check the fuck out. And even still, after I begin my remission journey and healing journey, he's still doubling down on stupid. I'd be a little embarrassed too, Kimmy.
Getting it back up there is the problem.
It's a toss. It's a toss. Don't sit. I see. Yes.
Yeah, don't go too far. Look forward. Don't go too far forward.
You breathe. I like that. Your legs will stay up all the time,
Yeah.
and they'll come down.
There you go.
Yes, you did it. Yes.
It's her first time probably doing it, so take it. Go, Kenny.
Go.
Go, Kenny. You got it.
Yes. She's gripping hard, stretch wide. Okay. You see that's a challenge. Yes.
Wow.
Oh wait. You catch on good. I see you.
So Kim, remember I had this there when you first your cancer diagnosis? I had her make some squash spaghetti.
Yeah.
And brought to y'all. Remember? So she made some for us today. So bring us a little bit. Shoot.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
Thank you.
Fresh and everything. All right.
I'm glad you came over today.
I am too.
Because I ain't seen you since the girls trip. Like, this is my first time seeing you. So the trip in totality, how did you feel? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
In all honesty, Mel, it was a lot better than I had planned in my head. And I was telling Maurice, actually, the point of the trip is the camaraderie of it all. Even though there were little spur-ups here and there, by the end of it all, I think most people kind of squashed them out and talked it out and got things resolved.
I felt like that was being accomplished at one point. Destiny literally apologized to me on the trip as she walked by my room and looked at me and said, I'm so sorry. With tears in her eyes. Then you come back and every interview you do, you throwing jabs at me, and I'm not even out here talking about you. I don't know if Destiny is lying to herself about what took place in St. Thomas, but you don't apologize to someone and then come back going on a whole interview campaign, speaking negatively, spreading lies. I don't know. Reggie just said, I'm sorry. Like, see, look what I did. I apologize to Melody. See, I apologize. That's what it's giving.
You see, she said in the interview.
She just been saying little stuff here and there, insinuating like still like as if I'm some bad friend or, you know, I'm not being true to who I am.
Have y'all talked at all since St. Thomas?
No, which is why I'm so shocked that you're still out here trying to throw jabs at me.
And see, that's why I call Destiny stupid. Plain and simple. You think that it's okay to keep double dutching fence riding like that with no consequences. The only reason why she don't do that with the rest of the crew is because they have all her skeletons. They all have dirt on each other. And she was moist-eyed, as Dustin said, because that was guilt. That was not remorse. That was guilt, shame, and embarrassment. I'm so sorry. Okay, whatever.
It's weird. It's giving Tisha energy.
But you and Tisha been on a pretty level playing field for a while now.
We have.
Okay.
Yeah, we have. Tisha and I have been able to get to this place where we are able to be cordial because we have not continuously been throwing daggers at each other. But Destiny is always throwing daggers.
At your service, lady. Okay.
Looks pretty.
This is all vegetables, no gluten. You're welcome, ladies.
This is really good.
You like it?
Obviously, I've been trying to change up some of the stuff that I eat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to stick closer to a Mediterranean kind of diet, more vegetables and fruits and that kind of thing. So,
You look amazing. So
y'all.
your skin is glowing. You look
Y'all.
great. So that's all that matters. That's why I texted you and checked on you because there was a lot going on.
Don't be like Henry, who's still washing.
Yeah. This is upcoming part. It really made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up with this. Kimmy be capping. She be capping like a mug, boy.
Old spouse, and you know I've been on the side of it, is out here doing stuff that's stupid. It does affect you. One thing about me is I do like to address things head on. So, you know, I want to check in with Kimmy and see how she's feeling about her husband getting a DUI. I want her to know that I understand, you know, how she's probably feeling. It's tough whenever the world is watching. I was like, ooh, I know Kimmy ain't happy right now.
Coming up on Loving Marriage Huntsville.
Have you talked to Maurice?
You think somehow me going to talk to him about something is going to be a wake-up call? I know my brother.
Okay.
So I'll do what I think is best. I know my brother.
Great.
Who out of this group would you say has hurt you the most?
Here's what, more so, any of you.
Destiny is such a she is such a plagiarist, yo. That's scary to me. That's disturbing. How both Destiny and Tisha always trying to copy off of Mel's paper. Always trying to one up her after they show their natural behind and embarrass themselves. Everything they've done to try to sabotage and make Mel look bad. They try to one up, do damage control, backpedal off of what they said, or they automatically have amnesia. This is why I would catch so many charges if I was a cast member.
Whenever your spouse, and you know I've been on the side of it, is out here doing stuff that's stupid, it does affect you. Let's keep it about it does.
Everything that they do affects us. But I think at some point in our lives, we all stand by
Chit chat in the house, my Chi-Town. Get down, sister. Thank you for following through. You know I'm gonna drag. I can't take it.
People that that we're with. And it's just one of those things. It's a thing where you have to let the system play out. But I'm fine.
You're fine.
Absolutely.
No, you're not. You're not fine. If you were fine, you wouldn't have been trying to get Maurice to tell you where the hell he was in the middle of the day while he was speeding home at high noon with lipstick on his lips and on his collar, wearing the same clothes he was wearing the night before. He wasn't at the office. He didn't get arrested the night before at the shindig over at Black. There's some time that was unaccounted for. That was booty call hours. Yes, it do. It's bothering you. It's bothering you, Kimmy. Why you trying to downplay everything as if you don't see what we see? And then after he was released, we all saw that E&J he had in his hand, trying to get the hair of the dog that bit him to cure his hangover. That's why I say, capping, Kimmy. Why you capping? Stop capping.
You say life knows kind of a little bit of an emotional toll, or
There's a moment of time where you're like, your head is all over the place, kind of just trying to figure out exactly what happened until you get to know exactly what happened.
was it really the middle of the day?
There's just not a comment for me to have. What is public knowledge?
But the police report shows what time it was, Kimmy. You didn't have a problem running your snappers about you're not going to call Coleslaw side chick and how much of a good guy this hook-headed demon is. You didn't have a problem playing dumb, slow, and selective memory when Mel was in the thick of everything. You had no clue. Oh, I didn't know. What do you mean? What?
Put no words in my mouth, child.
Well, that's the public knowledge.
I didn't say just don't believe everything that's on paper.
Kimmy, she's choosing not to talk much about his case. I'm not surprised.
You see how, listen, you see the gaslighting? Don't believe everything that's on paper. So the judge is lying, the police is lying, that ancient Audi that was wrapped around a pole is lying, the clock is lying, the sun in the sky is lying. Okay? Everybody lying. Don't believe what the police report say. Don't believe what you see on paper. I'm just not gonna comment. But you gotta comment on everything else but what your slimy, marshmallow, Stay Puft husband is doing.
A lot of people in this group have shied away, from being transparent and being honest and open. So there's a lot of mouth when it comes to people. And then there's not a lot whenever it comes to self. Not surprised at all. At all.
What is public knowledge is that he was arrested. They have a time and a date, and that's the part that's public knowledge.
Let's talk about you rectifying or reactivating.
Why you so defensive, Kimmy? Because you know that picture with him on that Georgia guys trip opened up a can of worms, didn't it? Made them wheels start ticking a little faster. Dots started connecting a little bit better with crayon instead of pencil, didn't it?
All the electrical sockets are mentioned. The inspectors will come out tomorrow. So we know everything we need.
A piece of property. You go put a piece of property that's way above the standard value of the property value in the neighborhood because you want to show what exactly? What are you trying to do? I don't understand those economics. Y'all, somebody help me with that. Let me refresh real quick. telling you, it's a demon in YouTube. This app, StreamYards, everything be acting up, yo. Everything. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you want to put a house that's way above the median property value. And then you got people, it's going to just sit there. It's going to just sit on the market. And then look at all this water and moisture inside of this workspace. Look at all that water and moisture. When they finish building, they gonna have mold running all through the frame of the house. I mean, I'm a leader.
Like a letter made, introducing ourselves to them and letting them know that we're building this home in this community because it's different than what's already in the community, so it's gonna stand out a little bit.
You might want to let sleeping dogs lie because we got there that as soon as you start giving a voice to, they start just jumping up and now they got complaints. And once you give a complaint box, that thing is full.
But as a developer, sometimes you want the community to feel like they're involved in the planning, in what's coming new.
If you want to send them out, just send them out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then once we start getting that feedback, I'm gonna be the guy to send it back with I told you someplace.
Have you talked to your boy?
Who?
Martell.
No, I ain't talking to myself.
Yeah, comments ain't gonna end on him.
No, man, I don't like that.
I think you should reach out to him just to check in on him, just to make sure he's good, just to show that at least I care about, what happened. And Martell has a lot of anger built up inside of him. I just don't want nothing crazy between y'all two to take place.
We have to even be close to have craziness. I think it's ran its course. I don't have a bone to pick with Martell, and so I don't have any plans on tearing a relationship down or building one up. It is what it is, and so I'm just in read and react mode.
I support my husband in the decision he makes. Have you talked to Maurice?
Yeah, that's what.
Because I'm just asking because of the situation that happened with him.
You talking about his DUI?
DUI.
The DUI?
Yeah. What's Maurice safe was my first reaction because I feel like as long as you're safe, if anything else you can bounce back from. It is not the end of the road. I would much rather get a call and say Maurice was arrested for DUI versus we lost Maurice. Have you talked to him about it at all?
He came black the next day.
Oh yeah, you're right. We didn't talk to him about it. We just like we haven't reached free Reese. Like we was joking about it.
There's nothing I could say to him that he's not already thinking. Plans in a moment like this, I think that he's lesson learned.
Yes, but you can know something, but hearing it from somebody else make it probably hit a little different.
You think somehow me going to talk to him about something is going to be a wake up call? I think it's a tough situation to be suspected of a DUI. If that's not enough to make a grown, intelligent, valedictorian attorney look at his life and say, I need to make better decisions, then I just don't have the words to express it. I know my brother.
Okay.
So I'll do what I think is best because I know my brother.
Great.
All right. I don't know why that has to be an attitude, but it is what it is.
No, I don't have an attitude.
Okay. Well, then you're communicating for me. See what you have.
Okay. I don't have an attitude. I'm just saying that, just want to make sure that he knows that you care about the situation. That's it.
I think it's the fact that you're telling me after 25 years how to be a brother to my brother.
Why are you been difficult?
Because I don't need you to tell me how to
You don't need me to do anything, but I'm telling you.
Okay. Maybe Marshall got it this time. Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I met up with Mel, and she kind of was.
This is what I mean by Tisha overvaluing herself to situations and conversations that she don't know much about. That Dunning-Kruger effect that I talked about a little while ago. You think that you're an expert on something that you're not an Stay out of men's business, okay? That's the problem. I think they got the wires crossed between the two of them. You know what I mean? It's like Marceau always up in women's business, talking about everybody else's personal affairs, making commentary, don't know what the hell he talking about. And then Tisha always in the middle of men's business. But I stand behind my husband. Okay, whatever you like. Hop up and down on one foot and bark like a dog. Stepford wife. Like, just country dumb. No diss to the country, but she make Mississippi, Alabama, and around in there. Whew, Lord. We need a whole remix in the sticks back there.
Suggested you were making comments during the interview. Some of them were kind of like low-key shade.
Can you find out? You guys wrong?
The question was about the revenge porn, and that made me respect myself. What revenge porn is there for you to even discuss with a person interviewing about me?
This ancient ritual keeps it.
Have y'all ever wondered why Destiny doesn't have proper undergarments? It's off topic a little bit, but whenever you see her halfway put together, why does she always look like she don't have the proper undergarments on? Anybody else notice that? What happened to wearing the proper undergarments? Especially when you're on television, because the camera adds 10, 15 pounds, depending on how you're built. Okay? Why she don't never put on the proper undergarments?
Hello. Hey, how
How are you? I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. What can I help you with?
I placed an order for Destiny.
Oh, hey, Destiny. I'm Linda. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I got the first one done
Okay.
that you had called in about.
Ooh, I like.
It's very simple, but I think after explaining to me what y'all were doing, that was the best thing for us.
I like it.
Yeah.
Big D Energy Leadership Award. I like it. I like it. I definitely want to go ahead and get the other ones.
Okay.
She's so delusional.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and.
After talking to Martell, I decided to host an adult field day, and I wanted to get everybody together so we can have some fun, let loose, because we've been having a tense group lately, and we used to have a lot of fun together. I just thought that this would just be a great way to break the ice and get everybody back together.
What are you getting?
Trophies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I am doing a Big D Energy adult field day.
You're so tough.
Like dodgeball, tug of war, and I'm giving awards to the winners. Yes. Then I have another game that we're gonna play as well.
Why did you smile at me like that? You smiled like you're up to something. Like
I'm up to good things.
What's the other game?
So the game is called Big D Combo. So we're gonna have some conversations, ask some questions.
Conversations are usually where we get in trouble.
Are you in a place particularly with anybody that you feel like you need a convo with? I feel like everybody else is more there, but
I'm only asking because I met up with Mel, and she kind of was suggesting that things weren't as great between you all, and that like you had come back and was doing some interviews, and you were making comments during the interviews. Some of them were kind of like low key shade. Did you misread the interviews?
well, she probably read them with the way that they were delivered, but my question is, what was said that was a jab, or was it the truth? It's kind of hard for me to say I was going subliminal shots when I have no idea what interview or what I was talking about. But if I said,
Here go to selective amnesia. I have no idea what I said. You know what you said. That's why you don't want to repeat it. If it was the truth, you have no problem going, yeah, well, you know, I remember such and such interview and I said these things. Was she mad about that? What was she upset about? What did I jab her about? You know what you did. That's why I say if Destiny ain't all the way checked out, she know exactly how to manipulate, when to manipulate and when to play slow.
that it was the truth, and it just is what it is. I didn't even harm by it.
Did she come into the Big D Energy?
Yeah, she's more than invited. Her, everybody, I want everybody there. This is the whole point. I don't have an issue. If she has something that she wants to talk about, we can talk. Can you call me up? You got your phone? I have her number, so
This was another setup. You see, knowing. You don't think Destiny knows that there is a no contact order in place? And she gonna invite Mel anyway, knowing that hookhead meatball face gonna be there with his chicken legs and upside down isosceles torso? What you inviting Mel for? You want her to get hurt?
call her for me. That's your job. That's your job. I can't do it. I'm gonna take no part. Call her. Just call her. I'm gonna invite her. Yeah, that's all. I should not have to be involved in this. This is not my event. Blocked. He said something in the interview?
I did not. She didn't block me. She just say I got her phone on or something.
Oh, you in trouble.
No, I ain't. I didn't do that.
I'm just gonna send you the flyer so you have my info. You just forward it over the mail for me, please. I would invite Trish and Ken so the guys can have a real competition, but they're out of town. So, who else is on my list? Make sure you tell Maurice about it. How is he? How is everything with the harassing?
He's great. So,
I didn't check on because I text you.
you were literally one of the few. You were so called him.
Are you
It
serious?
was pretty much the two of you. So, you know, initially, I didn't get very many calls from, you know, friends. However, I guess my bigger
Because they not your friends. That's why. They don't give a damn about that marshmallow man. They don't care about you. Because if they did, it wouldn't have got to the point that it's gotten to now. Period. It's simple. This is what I mean. Like fake, phony, fugaga. Kimmy don't like Destiny. She just tolerates her because they aren't on the same cast. They don't kick it like that. Isn't that what Melody said how many months ago?
issue came when so many people had so much to say. Like, if you get a call and say, what's up? How you doing? When Melody invited me over, you know, for a little workout. Exercise helps, and it shows your concern for my health journey. But let's be clear, this is about the tea. So everybody gets to come low stage to join everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, get in there with good energy. Start at the top
Start
with good energy.
Big good energy. It's gonna be fun. We're having a time.
We can hang out. We're gonna take photos.
Oh, you got some little booty shorts.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
This Black Friday, transform your sleep with Nectar's.
I can't believe Destiny did musical chairs with grown folk. This is the most ignorant, childish. It says a lot about her mentality level and her intelligence level. I'm not going nowhere in the hot sun to play tug of war with a bunch of folks that are criminals, liars, cheaters, scammers. I mean, just dirt bags. Like, what are we doing out here? Why did you bring me out here?
Oh, they started to I've been a lot about things that we've been through over the years and a lot of experiences that you've had when I've been a liar. Yeah.
You think that was one of Lance's trucks that she pulled up in? Did y'all see that Mercedes? Did y'all see that Mercedes? 11 watching and 11 thumbs up. Thank you for falling through. Y'all seen that? Did you see what Destiny pulled up in? Did y'all saw that?
Yeah.
This is pathetic, y'all. Look at it. Whose truck is that? Huh? Destiny, you don't got no money. Whose truck is this? Is that her daddy's truck? Y'all, who truck that is? How she get a Mercedes? Blah. Capping. Delusional.
Destiny, are you the sexy referee? That's cute.
So today is Big D Energy Field Day, and I wanted to get everybody together so we can have some fun. Let's be kids again. Let's let our attention out and just have a good time. We got dodgeball, we got tug of war, we have a food truck, we got a snow cone show, and then we have a Big D combos we're gonna have. So we're gonna have some questions so we can get our friend group back to a good place.
What's the bad place? I thought we left the trip good.
Everybody lies and say they're in a good place, and then they get on the interweb and start beefing. So apparently, I said some things that made Mel feel away, and Marcel said some things that made Martel feel away. I don't know, Sean. I can't keep up.
Martel said something in about us. Like, I'm so sick of going back and forth with him.
This is why we're having this Big D Energy Adult Field Day.
I think Martel needs to try to make things right with the people that he has actually hurt and did wrong by. He's not going to move forward as long as he's pointing the finger at everybody else. He needs to really take a good hard look in the mirror and correct his own actions and change. Be a different person.
You a wretch?
Can you believe Tisha said that? The one that still can't stop hating. With a K. Hating. Deep down inside, this child still wishes she was Melody. How you go? Listen, let's go. Let's peep this out, y'all. Let's go.
You might as well just give me a John Wayne trophy already. Well, Solo, what up, though?
Y'all smash that like button for me and share the live, please. If it's on your heart to bless the Cash App, I am working on getting back to work. So this is my little way of keeping a little bit of change coming in. QWEEN 1971. When have you seen Marceau this affectionate with this box built body U-Haul truck looking Tisha?
What's up?
How you doing?
The snow cone lady, if y'all need some, they just give me right now. Snow cone.
Uh-oh, what up, Black? He's a surprise, man. What's going on?
I know you gonna be here. Oh, shut up. What you want to now, Big D Energy?
Deputy, that might be a dollar.
Oh, hell no. That's dangerous. Be crazy. No.
You heard it? You heard it, right? That might be Miss Nell's daughter-in-law. And what did Miss Nell say? Is you crazy? Huh? But on the girls' trip, it was, I still love you. Even though I asked your nemesis if she's having children with your ex-boyfriend, who you was a side chick to for 15 years. You see how scatterbrained these heifers are? You see why I would never show up nowhere with none of them? This is how Marceau put the temptation in front of Martel to start cheating on Melody. And then he turned around and blew up his spot.
Who did it? Look, my mom had something to say. My mom had something to say. He didn't invite him up. Really? Really?
Had no idea that Lance would be attending this Big D Energy Day. I guess he's part of the Big D Energy. Okay, Destiny. Look. Woo, child, I tell you, you never know what what you're gonna get. Like,
What up, people? What's happening? What's up, man? You got the jacket on 23 right here.
Because I ain't had no teacher like
yours. I'm good.
The relationship with Martell is something I no longer value. Because of who Martell is and who he's proven himself to be, I've got to learn how to see people for who they are and set my expectations accordingly. And I have.
What's up, Tim? How you doing?
You always knew who Martell was. That's why you wanted to hang out with him and entice him to cheat on Melody. You always knew he was stupid and a demon and a schemer and a scammer and a criminal like you. Okay? You always knew who he was. That's why you plotted on him the way that you have, and you sitting back getting a rise out of watching him crash out.
Okay, I know we joked about the name today, but the whole point of us coming together today was for us to have some fun. Some lighthearted fun, have a good time.
You ain't bring the main person who always got problems with somebody.
What was that?
Really?
She was right.
Hey, it is so crazy because I'm looking at the ratio like 50-50, right? Like this 50% right here, we all been in jail.
And that's damn funny because I'm
Arrested, not jail.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Every time he opens his mouth and talks about Marcel, he can talk about Marcel about Martell. Martell ain't gonna like that. Keep these coming for this Big D day. Keep these coming.
Don't go play. You can't all either. You sure enough?
Musical chairs, this is about to be interesting.
No.
No. My partner's here.
Where's your partner? You said the winner is here? And I tried to call Melody a couple times, reach out, let her know about the field day. Never heard back from her. So I don't rightly know if she's coming or not. I would suspect she's not. All things considered, that she had to say about Destiny and where their friendship is at the moment, I wouldn't anticipate.
They don't have a friendship. Goofy lady. What friendship? They don't have a friendship. Quit trying to force them to be friends. Melody don't want nothing to do with her. That's why I said Kimmy was never a friend, never will be a friend. None of these heifers know how to be friends. Okay? There's nothing left there. She's not interested. She stepped away. She does not want to be involved with anybody connected to her ex. Okay? You hanging on by a thread. Okay? You lucky she let you in her garage the other day.
This
is Big D Energy.
What's good, Helen? Irene, Beck, CC. Look at this, y'all.
Marcel did that on purpose.
I really want to win musical chairs, but the idea of walking around the hot sun trying to find a seat, they get me where I need to be. Find it, dude. Can help you.
Just childish. This is just another depiction and interpretation of their real life. Childish, immature. Like you, I wish I would play ring duck goose with a bunch of grown folk in the hot sun. Okay? If my children are there, then no. No, ma'am. I'm not coming.
I think maybe that musical chairs is like a lip energy, really. Musical chairs, really. No. Hey, your new boyfriend, I guess, what are we talking about? What we, you know what I'm talking about? You know, anything that would make, my friend happy or whatever, I'm down for that. If it's Lance today, if it's, hell, I'm taking Moses back tomorrow. Be happy in it, and I'm cool with it. I don't care. That's your life, you live it. If you happy, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you do. Because that's your backup to the backup. That's your fifth wheel. That's the one you go to when you can't get nobody else to obey. It does matter to you. And you know what? Quiet as is kept, I got a little peekaboo at little law. And this brow right here and then protruding Dumbo ears. If you don't believe me, go look at law. Okay? Go look at law and see if you don't see the same thing I see. I don't see LeBaric. up in here, up in the upper echelon of the forehead right here. It's some real disgusting filth in the buttermilk. I'm just saying.
Hey, women are strong. Oh, they saw me.
Markel hits me on the wrist and he's telling me I'm out several times as if I'm stupid and I don't know that I have to leave the game. No, bitch. I don't really feel that way to call my man that. It slipped out.
Okay, so. Jimmy, you got this, girl.
Give me one. It's for you. And you have my big energy vitamin. We're winners. That's what we do. Remember our first trip we ever took? We had to run to the room?
Right.
Winners.
One. Baseball, what we do?
One.
Playing Marshall and tennis, what we do?
One.
Winners.
Where's sportsmanship? You get a participation award.
All-star.
Kim, you got your big D energy?
Here we go, Kim Zone.
And this is for you because you haven't given me this energy and I'm going to appreciate you for not.
Give me more energy.
Energy.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
what can I do?
Since we're all sitting and since the
Tell me now, is Dusty not trying to emulate the girls' trip in the park on a Sunday? Tell me if she's not trying to emulate and one-up me with this adult field day nonsense. She cannot stand to see Mel get her flowers and people love on her. So she just had to organize something, try to invite Mel to it so she can rub in her face. See, everybody loves me too, just like they love you. It fell flat, didn't land right. Sorry, Destiny. No more damage control for you. You need to have several seats with the musical chair seats. Okay?
The whole premise of this game was to bring the I have a few questions for y'all. Okay, so my first question is.
Don't be asking
Can I
questions.
add you just
He's
participate?
about to start fighting. I'm not gonna fight Martell. Over.
Right. Okay. Are they?
Hey, hold on. Y'all remember those questions back in the day at my dinner table?
What do you guys think is going to help you guys make sure your marriage lasts?
A level of maturity and not rushing into things. Was that your way of kicking the can down the road and not proposing? For a while, she was too good to be true. You can say you're too good to be true and just not propose for a while.
Y'all be fighting each other.
And then we got married.
Hey, that sounds like toxic to me.
No, then how do you talk and you work this?
I'm with you.
And
Can
can I ask my question?
Questions though, that's all.
Martell, since you're here, I'm going to ask you this question. Who out of this group would you say has hurt you the most and how can you fix it? Other than the person that's not here, because she's not here. You don't hear it.
Honestly, I'm a man or whatever, and certain things that I go through, I don't expect certain phone calls, but when it happens, I say, I appreciate it. I thank you. You know what I'm saying? When y'all like call and check up and stuff like that.
But you said you found a way about an interview. That happened?
It's like more so, an interview.
So what did you say in the interview?
I think the overall gist of it was me losing respect for you for the whole revenge porn thing.
Where'd that come from? Revenge porn? Like, where did that come from? Because when I got arrested for it, wasn't revenge porn.
I don't really get arrested for it. So I answered the question in the interview, and the question was about revenge porn, and that made me lose respect for myself.
I'll tell you what I got arrested for. Communication harassment.
Okay.
That's it. It don't got nothing to do with no.
You got arrested for what he said you got arrested for. Both. The communication was the RP. Harassing your ex with that disgusting, filthy threat of that intimate video that was made during your marriage. Something that should be private and kept private at all times under lock and key. You were harassing her before that, up until the point when she blew up your spot on IG and said, I always knew, everybody knew what he was planning to do. Okay? Why everybody scared to say what it is? I'm telling you, listen, if I have to put the blicky on my hip to tell the truth, you jump on me like I said, I'm going to put your ass on a gurney. Because I'm not going to sit there and let you lie and play on my top when you know that's what you got arrested for, fool. You know that's what you got arrested, charged, and convicted for. Look at Destiny, dummy.
Pictures ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
I was not asking a question about the rest. I was asking a question about the revenge porn.
What revenge porn is there for you to even discuss with a person interviewing about me? We're supposed to be boys. Why would you even talk about revenge porn?
Well, simmer down because there's a lot of things that you have tell-all interviews and
What? Tell me. What?
You said about 1,000 things about
I said name one thing. That's not true. That's not true. Where'd that come from?
The part of harassment communications was you seen the picture.
No. No, it wasn't.
Okay, that's the question I got to ask. The question is, how do you feel about that? That makes me lose respect for myself.
If it was true.
If it was true. I didn't say I assumed it was true.
So if now he's saying if it's not true, how do you feel about it?
I don't know if I believe myself.
See how dumb and dangerous Destiny is? Well, now he's saying it's not true. It's public record. Destiny, you not that stupid. You know how to look up your own arrest record and court dates and things like that. So you know everybody else can look it up too. And they have. Okay? They have. Just like Tisha say she don't read the comments. But she just said a little while ago that Martell and Kimmy and Marshmallow Man getting ate the hell up in the comments. Make up your mind. Are you unbothered or are you bothered? You see what I'm saying? Confliction, reprobate mindedness. See, listen, I can't rock with it.
I'm Dr. Suarez, a board certified dermatologist.
These people, I tell you, and they wonder why they haven't gotten any further than where they at, like little kids playing duck, duck, goose in the park, grown adults. I'd be like, no, today's my day off. I'd rather spend it going fishing, going shopping, hanging out with my shorties. I could take the kids on a trip to the local fair or amusement park. I don't want to play around with a bunch of grown adults, toddlers.
Communications was you seen the picture.
No.
That makes me lose respect for myself.
If it was true.
I assumed it was true.
So if now he's saying it's not true, how you feel about it?
I don't know if I believe myself.
You don't believe me? I've been a liar about things that we've been through over the years and a lot of experiences that you've had with me. I've been a liar?
Yeah.
Name something.
You lied about when I've had 20 women. You lied about.
No. Let's correct that statement. Yeah. I said that I can guarantee that you slept with 20 women since you've been married.
That's a lie.
I bet I can bet $50,000 in that.
Show me 50,000 real quick.
Oh, I got it.
Show me. Show me 50,000. I can tell you the bet. Show me. I would bet. Show me 50,000.
We're not
Show me 50,000. Okay, now I don't believe you have that. The difference is.
$50,000 you take a lie detector test then.
This is what I mean about how do we get to finish? Nobody gonna say anything. Y'all gonna let I'm annoyed that nobody's saying anything and I am the referee for real.
Now she looking for backup. Why don't you say something? How come you don't call your friend out? Martell, you know you ain't got no $50,000, okay? And both of y'all cheaters. Both of y'all liars, okay? You know you've been cheating on your wife just like Marcel, okay? But you cool with the bed bug though. You sitting around birthday dinners and going over to the house when, you know, it's Martell's time, parental time with the children and kiki ha just like Nell up in her face. You knew that girl just as long as the rest of them did. That's why ain't nobody saying nothing.
Like Maurice, let him right out. Chris and Nell are zombies. Poor Lance, he just knew and traumatized. I just don't want anybody to swing on each other. Like, that's the last thing I want.
Because I know several women you've been with. I know several women you've been with.
Here's the difference.
And I would suggest you stop talking so much about my. What made you lose respect for me? Because what you're saying right now isn't even true. So I'm up here telling you what the truth is, and you still say that you have no respect for me. So I'm saying, okay, it must be something deeper. So what is it?
All I'm saying is that you got a lot to say in all your interviews.
I don't have a lot to say.
Every time he opens his mouth and says something about Marcel, he can talk about Marcel knows about Martell. And Martell ain't gonna like that. But Martell, his family, what's going on, and all this stuff.
I know that's you.
His all the details about his girl, about whose girl.
Who's my girl? I don't have a girl.
I'll tell you.
I made that girl in 4 years. I don't get my phone. You ain't got your right on my.
What the hell is about to happen here? Martell proceeds to go towards his car to get receipts. This is show and all hell is fucking regulars.
Well, I think the big day is thrown out the window.
What's up? Take it about my family. Go ahead. And I don't see how true Tisha is gonna stand on what she's not gonna say in marriage.
You said you weren't doing that.
There's nothing to agree on.
This is a conversation between me, you, and her.
Please show me.
Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? I'm not gonna use that right now. You make me feel some kind of way. You attempt to hurt me in some kind of way. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna be played by anybody and not make you feel how I feel. The reason I have not because I will always respect you. Unless he loses respect for me, I will lose respect for you. Okay, I teach you. see it too.
Next, on Loving Mayor Huntsville.
So what's the problem with you? I'll tell you right now, I don't have no respect. Okay, you a bitch ass. It's like, go, it's like, it's just me. Yeah, well, I'm not saying nothing about it.
Getting behind the wheel while you know you're intoxicated is not a mistake, that's a choice. And then you just sit there and say, here, wait, what's all this like?
I'm not gonna be his friend ever again. This is resolved in my book. I don't respect this man. I don't need the friendship from the man.
We owe Tisha an apology.
I ain't really had to go there, but they're one. So if she's not telling him not to say certain things, like his gloves are off, my gloves are off too.
And there we go. A bunch of toddlers in adult bodies. This was the biggest, most nonsensical thing that Dusty has ever done. Baby, you didn't do damage control. You just stirred the pot, opened up a whole nother can of worms, and reignited a war between two cheaters, two snakes. You should have left it where it lay. And now you got to pay the piper for this. I don't understand how these are friends. Like, if you bring this mess up, how you going to try to make me talk to somebody that don't give a damn about me and fix some stuff that is irreparable? Huh? I don't know, y'all. I appreciate healing. I love you, sis. Thank you for following through. Ivory Bay. Kathy Cruel, good to see you. Melanated Energy, look at you. Beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming through to spend some time with me. I am sweating bullets. CC, one love, baby. To be real, my rider. Yo, girl, too. Good to see you as well. Namaste. Somebody's mama always coming through with the come through. Chit chat with QT. Thank you for blessing me, my Chi-Town sis. I hope you driving safe out there and stay strapped. Okay, because these folk bugging. All right? I know you be outside. So you watch your back, mommy. Watch your back, front, side to side. Okay? Whew, bless the Cash App, y'all. If you have a little extra to give, this is my little hustle. Tell the doctor release me to go back to work. Okay, I'm about 75% still, 76%. Pneumonia ain't nothing to play with, honey. And this weather is really crazy over here by the ocean. So I'm being good. I'm drinking my water, minding my business. Okay. Y'all continue to be good to each other. Take care of yourself. Never, ever go back to what hurt you, yo. This is a lesson, teachable moment. Never, ever nurse a snake. Destiny is dangerous. And word on the curb is she's threatening, trying to flex on a couple of content creators talking about defamation. Listen, Destiny, you better tread lightly, hunty, because that marshmallow man gonna get you in hot water, okay? Scalding. You already can't count and can't see. You don't even know a storage facility from a working space. All right, you done signed a lease to a U-Haul facility with heat and air conditioning. You go ahead and try to make that stuff and create them sprays and oils in that shed, in that storage shed if you want to. Okay, you gonna take 20 steps back. That's all I gotta say. One love. Mwah. 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 Hit the Cash App for me, please. Queen, QWEEN 1971. Thank you. I'm just trying to keep the ship afloat over here until sis can get back to work. You know, that's it. Trying to make an honest dollar out of 15 cents. You feel me? Y'all be careful out there, okay? Watch these FAFO folk, okay? Get the blicky if you need it. Get you some electricity if you need it. If you outside like that, watch your back, okay? I'm gonna come back to you maybe a little bit later. I'm gonna get me some fruit, try to lay down, get a little more sleep. This made my head hurt. One love, everybody. We're gonna take it out with Denzel. One more again.
I don't have time to hate anyone. I'm too focused on building myself. I either care about you or I don't. Simple as that. I'm not everyone's friend. Sure, I'll talk to people, laugh with them, even share a moment, but that doesn't mean we're friends. Friendship today is just a word for most people. It's spoken often, but truly felt by so few. Some will call you a friend when they need you, then an enemy when they don't. That's why I keep my circle small. I'm not here for fake connections. My friends are those who understand the value of loyalty, respect, and what it truly means to be there for each other.
This tiny
Yeah.
village holds.
We in the bushes. We back in the bushes, y'all. Be good. Stay safe. I love you. Cash App is Queen1971. QWEEN1971. Thank you so much for the love. Keep sending the prayers. I appreciate it. Y'all be good. I love you. Take care of each other. We're gonna be in these bushes, y'all.